Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. All right, please continue to pray for me. I got a number of things going on. We are getting ready to schedule our summer courses at the community college where I teach. Pray that I get some good assignments there. And also, Valentine's Day, I'll be visiting a girl that I met online. She lives in Texas. And I'm thinking about just taking that leap. And here's why. Here's why. I was at a party during this past weekend. And the host, who I know through Meetup, she was married for some time. She recently got divorced and has made some adjustments, obviously. But it dawned on me that while she was married, she and her husband each had similar backgrounds as I do, but they had two incomes, right? And they had two sets of hands. Let me give you an example of what I mean by two sets of hands. Right now, as I speak, I need to go clean my car. I drive a Kia Forte. It's become a disaster ever since I moved out of my place. I kind of stuffed everything into my car in order to take the trip to Taiwan, and I never really recovered from that. I have a broken computer that I need to send into HP for warranty service. I keep forgetting to pick up a flash drive to back everything up. I have just an endless array of half-finished stuff that needs to get done with. I've been wanting to clean up. My roommate is a little bit of a slob, and I so badly want to be the bigger person and clean up after him. I keep forgetting to pick up some latex gloves. I can't just randomly touch stuff. I have skin sensitivity, and you get the idea, right? Things have a tendency to slip through the cracks when you have to go it alone, right? And then I only have one income, which is why I end up having to live with an alcoholic to begin with, right? If we had both of those incomes, right, it might have been a different story. I might not have even known this guy, right? Now, granted, I don't Peter dislike him or anything. It's just one more challenge that I have to deal with. And don't forget, not only do I only have one income and one set of hands, getting there to where I have two incomes and two sets of hands entails huge costs as well, right? Why do you think I'm flying to Texas next week, right? Among other costs, right? And so I'm just lost, is what I want to say. So I want you guys to continue praying for me. I had a dream one night that I had discovered a new chemical element. I named it after Taiwan, obviously. In the dream, the TW was in the middle of the periodic table, though it was like amongst the transition metals, if I remember correctly. And I pray that I find. I don't know if it would be worthy if you So right now I'm doing a lot of computer simulations on what these elements would look like. I wonder if it would be worthy if you can predict where you might find these elements. It might be in a neutron star, though. It might be on another planet, right? I wonder if if that counts as discovering an element, right? If you could just show theoretically it's on whatever star or where it might be, right? Or prove theoretically that there is some in the center of the Earth, right? All right. But I will work on that at some point. All right. Pray that what else am I doing at the moment? But I'm just sad because I looked at how my friend was living. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not envious or anything. It's just one of those things that I need a little bit of a push to get from here to there, right? So, for example, I so badly wish I could go out and network more. If I could eat every meal out, I think I'd be doing a heck of a lot better. I so much wish I had a more reliable car at the moment. So, for example, I'm driving a 2014 Kia Forte. It's got 180,000 miles on it. It's making weird noises. It's making me so nervous that every time I have a big, important event, I end up getting there 2 hours early because I don't want something going wrong with the car to mess with it, right? Job interviews, first dates, important events that I don't want to miss. I find myself getting there 2 hours early and just wandering around. I love to sightsee, especially if it's in a different part of Phoenix anyway, but it adds a lot of negativity to the event to begin with, that I have to do that, right? Um, the other day I went to a chess tournament and I arrived an hour early, and it really messes with you when you do that. It really does. I find myself constantly worried about the other. I find it difficult to deal with the unknown when I have so much pressure going on. So, for example, the other day I was talking to my roommate. I wanted to be the bigger person. He's an alcoholic, and he decides to sleep in the living area. I was trying to be the bigger person. I was like, do you need a hand with your bedroom? You have a bigger bedroom than I do, and I'd like to make it comfortable for you. And he was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I left it at that. And the reason I didn't push it further was because I really needed that apartment, right? I don't have millions of dollars sitting in the bank. Oh my god, fuck you! And I just go out and go move somewhere else, right? I'm not in that kind of shape just yet, right? Similarly, at work, when my students do something unreasonable, right? I don't think it takes much for students to be unreasonable. Sometimes I put up with it because I can't just rage quit and go hightail it to somewhere nice to retire, right? And so I put up with a lot of shit because I don't have backup plans. But at the same time, trying to come up with backup plans often comes into its own can of worms too, right? And so I'm going to have to think hard when I'm in Houston next week if I want to just take that leap of faith. Because right now, my current situation isn't working too well. Especially, I don't know what's happening. I've always felt disadvantaged for being single, but it's gotten exponentially worse ever since COVID, I want to say. And I, I remember years ago, single was you get a lesser quality of the same life. Right nowadays, it's like you're completely out. Right, I don't know if it's a symptom of where I now live in Phoenix or a symptom of the post-COVID environment or a combination of them. Right. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.